How's it going there, everybody? My cup of tea here, back from a reaction video, and it's time to watch the newest Pokemon Battle Royale from TerminalMontage. Yay, yay. Now I know I'm late, but hey, I'm here now. Now today we're going to be watching Paradox Pokemon Battle Royale collab with G-Noggin. Now as you guys might know, I am learning more about Pokemon and watching some Pokemon A&Bs, information videos, right, you know. So I know about the Dynamax, the Mega Evolutions, you know, all that fun stuff. Ultra Beast, kind of. I don't know what the heck a Paradox is. I have never heard that term before, that word used in Pokemon, so I'm lost. I'm the most lost I've ever been, and it's gonna be in this Battle Royale. But it's gonna be fun. Just judging from the thumbnail alone, I don't even know. Is that Mischievous in the middle? I don't know. I'll just point out who I think is gonna win when I see all the Pokemon in this fight. But yeah, let's just get into it. All right, let's get it. Am I good? Audio's good. I see it moving over there. All right, let's get it. Paradox. That's loud. It's fine. All right, what we got here? Are there a lot of Paradox Pokemon? Well, I'm about to find out now. Okay, not that many. It's like 4, 5. Okay, a lot more than 5. You're not winning. I don't think you want that in the water. Oh! Wait, no, I don't know what that is. That's the one at Scarlet and Violet, right? That game? What is that? No, that's crazy. Just off rip. Oh. Wait, that's like... Okay, something...
Use field calibration.
I don't know what you said. These are some interesting Pokemon.
Wildlife.
Jesus. No, nah. That's Mischievous, right?
Yes, folks, thrilled to the most exciting fight of the pre-Cambrian era.
Wait. Yeah, sit down. Oh. Dang. Oh, God.
And now we bear witness to Scream Tail, supported by an ultra-lightweight, air-filled skeleton.
That's not gonna win. That's not it, nah. Oh. That's the... Okay. That's like the... I know I've seen that before. I can't remember the name. I don't... We're definitely gonna have to watch that explained portion because I don't know anything that's happening. Ooh, Mace was whipping though.
Are you still there?
Ooh.
I blame myself.
Hey. Jesus, this Pokemon is aggressive. Okay. Is that a penguin?
Reverse charges, tail swipes, and aggressive kicks. And she has another special piece of equipment.
Oh, made you confused. Okay, maybe got something.
Time to try more singing.
Okay, my fault. I'll put some respect on that
A
Pokemon.
lesson learned.
No. Oh wait, it didn't work.
Am I glad he's frozen in there and that we're out here?
Shut up, Shaggy.
The sheriff.
The blaster bulbs taste good?
I just remember we're in there and that we're both out here.
What is happening?
Okay, switching to stealth mode.
Oh, good stuff. Dang. I forgot you was in the water. What? What is it doing? Is it like magnetizing everything to it? Oh, okay, he's faster than that. What is happening?
Initiating growling sound effects.
Okay. No, I don't want no smoke. Hey, what is that one? That one right there, that's my favorite to win. I'm going with you. Why they post it up like that? Are they transforming? Hey, let's do that too. Form of Divinity. Oh, I did see that, but oh well. Well, some hornies are not like the other. GG. Hey, there goes that aggression. There he is. He's not gonna get. He's not gonna. Oh, the meteors of punches. Ugh. No, he got punched so hard I got sent to an ad. Is he gonna be aggressive at me? Here's the meteors of punches, the meteors of makes coming at your temple, buddy. I feel like I've seen those Pokemon before. I just don't know the names at all. Especially the aggression flying one. This is fun. This is fun. I have no idea what's happening, you know. Go back a little bit, and we're back. To watch this meaty punch again. Ugh. Oh, they're underwater? Oh, he took that. Oh, he took that. Oh, there goes their transformation. Their fusion. No! Oh, my boy can't swim.
Oh, I'm floating.
He better not win. That one better not win.
Fights are always tricky, especially over
Where's
open
Mischievous,
water.
I think it's called? Where's that one
For
at? The ghost
these
one.
ancient adversaries in these conditions, the battle will be resolved
there it is.
not by surprise, but by strategy.
Oh. You're still here?
I won't let anyone destroy me.
Show them why you were on the cover of the new Pokemon game. Or I guess the last one. Oh. Oh, we just entered boss territory.
I'm faster than you.
What is this Pokemon? Hey. 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 Yeah. You're still alive? Oh, that. Boo. Alright, relax. Relax, Screamy. Ooh, oh, animation though going crazy. Ah.
You aim like your optics are malfunctioning.
He just roasted you. I don't know what he said, but he roasted.
Is that a bird? Oh, it sounds like you.
Get off of me. Oh, thank you. It lost. It didn't lose yet. We were playing Zapamo. The final four. Okay, you evil Pokemon. Oh no, took your Shadow Ball away. Oh, this make you do it. Oh, the Encore. But you can't do it. You need more moves. He's been annoying. He just shot you with ice. Ooh. Yo, he played. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. But did he win? They're still here? Oh, shoot. The final attacks. Oh, that's evilness. Hey, let's go animation. I did not think this is going to be the final four. Okay, he's gone. Oh! Why is that so flutter me? Okay, I thought it was called something else entirely. Never mind. I didn't know it was that strong. It didn't look that strong. That's evilness.
Seems like cheating, but okay.
Seems like
now,
cheating.
I'm sure you're wondering what that was all about.
Yes, I do.
Why was Slitherwing glowing? What was going on with the Iron Swords and Proto Beasts?
Everything.
Why was Iron Hand so scared?
I have
and
questions
why
about-
those four?
Yes,
in the
everything.
end? Well,
everything
I'll
about
tell
this
ya in
battle.
my video report, which is over here, in this corner.
Oh, yeah, we're going straight to that after this. Nah.
Hey, can you give me a boost with your mouse friend?
I thought it was called.
Like
maybe.
click or tap
Hold
here.
on.
Oh wait,
look at that
that's
real quick.
why? Nice choice, nice choice. Also not a mouse, I need glasses.
I know there's something at the end. There's always something at the yeah. There's gonna be something at the end. But before that, am I stupid? I thought. Oh, Mischievous. That's what I thought this was. It was. I thought it was. I thought it was this Pokemon right here. You probably can't see it. I'll have a picture somewhere up there. I thought it was that Pokemon this entire time, but apparently it was called something else. Good to know. Dude. my fire one didn't win. It drowned. Right, what's happening here? What other Pokemon types are there? Like, oh, is that Sudowoodo? It grabs some sort of Pokeballs. I don't know what they are. Oh, okay. See you later. What was that? What does that mean? Alien? We have Ultra Beast. We did that before. It can't be like alien Pokemon. We already did that. No way.
Parallel. Parallel universes.
I don't know what she said, but all right. We going. I don't know what she said, but all right. That was a fun battle. That was a fun battle royale. It's time to go to the explanation part of the video because, yeah, I have a lot of questions. Why? Yeah. Why was this one alive for the longest? Is this penguin, not penguin looking, yellow nose? What are you? What are you? All right, let's start this.
The past is already gone, lost,
Okay.
and the future doesn't exist. All we can truly do is embrace the gift that is now. That is why it is called the present.
Okay.
That's what I'd say if I wanted to sound profound. But hey, if
Yeah,
we
we
got
don't do
all
that
of
here.
the Paradox Pokemon into one enclosed
I see
space,
you got that in
say
your picture,
Blueberry
that,
Academy, and then had them
Pokemon.
fight Battle Royale style, who would last
Apex,
the longest?
PUBG,
Who would be the
Fortnite.
most likely to win?
Yes.
And why? Well, I helped write the Paradox Pokemon Battle Royale over on the TerminalMontage
That we just
channel.
watched, we
And
just
in
watched.
this video, I'm going to explain some of what happened in said battle, and then explain why the winners are who they are.
Yes,
so
please.
kick back, grab a snack, and watch it again. With me.
I got water down
I
here.
love the SpongeBob transition. So remember, while Area 0 is the center of Paradox and terrestrialization shenanigans,
Sure.
the core up in Blueberry Academy is made of the same crystal dirt stuff from there. That's why you can still terrestrialize there. We took a creative liberty and
Okay, I
had
heard
the time
about
machine malfunction
terrestrialize.
so bad, it sent the caught Paradox Pokemon here. All in Master Balls because that's what they're all in. So
Oh, I know they're all Master Balls. Let me put on the captions real quick just in case I talk over stuff. That's good. That's fine. Yeah, let's keep it up. Why
So
not?
Violet's future Paradox Pokemon are all various types of robots, droids, androids, cyborgs, xenobots, autonomous vehicles, etc. More
Okay.
details in our video explaining all of their lore here, but we
I might
had
need to
fun
watch
with
that
this
one.
referentially and made the adorable and tiny Iron Moth a turret from Portal, as Iron Moth is able to shoot its feet forward like bullets, and also it's tiny. Iron Bundle, who honestly is already pretty comic reliefy thanks to its whole concept.
Okay, so this is called Iron Bundle. Okay. I was like, what are you? I did not think he was going to make that far. It almost won. It almost won.
Mannerisms and animations is a Star Wars battle droid.
Ah, I
Iron
didn't watch
Treads
Star
is an
Wars.
old Windows PC and a Roomba, or maybe that vacuum from Teletubbies. Iron Jugulus is seen hiding in a cave and looking out, making it appear as a silhouette,
Hmm.
and thus with its two puppet-looking hands references the Mystery Science Theater 3000 trio, which has two puppet robots. They are commentating
Yeah, I was gonna
on
catch
the
that reference.
Cambrian era fight that they are seeing, as Fluttermane and Roaring Moon are both past Paradox Pokemon from millions upon millions of years ago. But
Sure,
now here comes
sure.
Iron Thorns, who's just a Mecha Kaiju, a Mecha Godzilla, a Mecha Bemular.
Hmm.
Jugulus insults Thorns, so Thorns destroys Jugulus.
Makes
but not
sense.
before Jugulus launches its puppety handheads at Thorns' face, which it is known to do. Automated combat. Koraidon and Great Tusk land with a large thud, and Koraidon lets out a dinosaur roar. You'll notice in this fight, none of the past paradoxes speak while the futures do plenty. I mean, even Caveman didn't speak the same way that we think of speech these days. Root Bonnet,
That makes sense,
Unga
too.
Bunga's about and is the battle's first fatality. The
Yeah,
competitive
that was quick. That was frame 1. Like, we didn't even see all the Pokemon land yet. It was just like, I don't like you.
Bonnet, Unga Bunga's about and
Unga
is the
Bunga's
battle's
about.
first fatality. The competitive and aggressive Koraidon saw its stupid face as an easy target, though Bonnet explodes into poisonous spores and toxic powder. Not the smartest move, Koraidon, it essentially just hurt itself, which is pretty in line with what it does. So did Brute Bonnet deserve to be the first fatality? Maybe. Someone had to be it. So the second slowest Paradox Pokemon that's also very rarely used in the meta and has very few type or lore advantages over the other Paradoxes? Yeah. Raging Bolt pops out of the water, as that's where it likes to hang. And when Sandy Shocks gets out, they don't immediately fight. They have a sparky electric-type connection, and Sandy Shocks happily hops into the water with Raging Bolt, not realizing how deep it is. Bolt's neck is long. The two Volcarona paradoxes are fighting. The fighting-type Slitherwing is particularly combative, while Iron Moth, the extraterrestrial observational satellite, tries to avoid combat all it can. Its tiny body, less than a third the size of Slitherwing's, makes dodging Slitherwing's punches and kicks easy.
It was
and
weeping
it
them
can shoot
punches.
back from afar. Eventually, Slitherwing uses its wings to double jump and slam down into the ground to release numerous spores into the air, obscuring Iron Moth's vision.
Are you still there?
And allowing Slither
that's
to
what
get
it
a
said,
good
okay.
kick in, sending Moth straight into the terrarium's glass dome. Uh-oh. So Roaring Moon and Fluttermane are fighting. Roaring Moon is
Roaring Moon? Yeah, Roaring Moon. Well, that's probably not how it's spelled in the captions, but okay. And the Flutter, okay, got it.
dome. Uh-oh. So Roaring Moon and Fluttermane are fighting. Roaring Moon is extremely aggressive.
Yeah, I'm like,
and violent,
geez.
being essentially an ancient Mega Salamence, while Fluttermane is a small and tricky ghost, vanishing
Evil
to
ghost.
avoid Moon's attacks.
Very evil.
Soon, Fluttermane fades away completely and hides behind Iron Thorns, who's currently eating the remains of Jugulus, causing Moon to attack and destroy Thorns to get
Look
to
at that.
Fluttermane.
Look at that aggression.
Thorns' ripped out thorns explode in Moon's hands. Bonus fun fact, some militaries are already in research and development for military robots that feed on other robots and corpses to recharge and repair
Oh,
themselves.
that
on
I didn't
kill.
know. I didn't know that.
The future is fun.
Yeah, sure it is.
So a lot of dinosaur media is in documentary format, right?
Yeah,
so
explain
we
this
have a few
Pokemon.
lines from David Attenborough's Prehistoric Planet series narrating over Screamtail. Though while the lines after the first one are all from Prehistoric Planet initially,
The actual voice in the battle is me, doing my best impression and putting the recording through a plethora of
okay.
filters.
while just a
Good stuff,
headcanon
Noggin.
theory, there are some suggestions that Iron Leaves is the steed of Iron Valiant, though not a very good one. Compared to the other future paradoxes, they both move very animatronically stiff. But based on the Violet book and Pokédex, Iron Valiant is a cruel robot built by a
Okay, I'm getting rid of the captions. It's kind of blocking the stuff down here, too. Alright, captions gone. We tried.
mad scientist who cuts down others without hesitation. So we made it observe its surroundings like the Terminator, which is doubly fitting as it's chasing Screamtail down and thus referencing this older meme format. Now caught, Screamtail's
I didn't know that
tiny
either.
little limbs can't help defend itself, but it can scream Agretsuko style.
I like
It's
that.
a
Looks
puffy
I like.
Majin Buu.
I was like, why does it look familiar? Not because of this. The other one, the other picture he mentioned.
Scream
I have seen this clip before. I don't know where it's from. I'm like, that's why it looks so familiar.
Agretsuko style! It's a puffy Majin Buu!
Puffy
This
Majin
causes
Buu.
Iron Valiant's sensors to go haywire and eventually be defeated. The sound waves make the terrarium glass crack even more.
Screaming
But
so
Iron Hands
loud.
is fun,
Must be his
right?
only
A
attack.
cyborg sumo wrestler with floating hands. It tries to use those hands to stop Great Tusk from charging at it, but in being electric hands and Tusk being ground type, Tusk doesn't care.
Yeah,
Iron
that
Hands
won't work.
flees and passes through several walls, which it's prone to do, apparently. But Tusk is quite weak to ice attacks, so it freezes solid when hit by Iron Bundle's blaster. Cue a caveman YouTube poop I hope people understand.
I just remembered we're in there and that we're frozen out
I watched the
here.
SpongeBob poops, not
more
the.
mouthing off. Just
Scooby-Doo
off
ones.
screen, Slitherwing approaches, seeing Great Tusk as a fun next opponent. So Great Tusk begins to thaw out. While not fire type itself, Slitherwing is a paradox form of a particular particularly hot fire type, Volcarona, and
Okay,
Slitherwing
don't know what
can
that
learn
is.
many fire type moves. It's even so hot that it can burn others and damage itself in the process.
Oh, dang.
It can barely manage its own body heat. But before they can really fight, both get turned
I
into
see they changed the
roadkill
picture in the
by
background again.
bikers, Koraidon and Miraidon, who have been racing. Sandy Shocks has long, ridiculous, stretchy legs, which it uses to finally escape from the water. And in being a hair metal band reference, it screams quiorically while magnetically pulling in everything around it, including the screws and bolts from the terrarium's dome, as well as the Violet Paradox Pokemon. Only those fast enough, like Iron Bundle, or heavy enough, like Iron Boulder,
Okay.
escape.
Makes
Iron
sense.
Leaves activates its lightsaber leaf blades and destroys Sandy
Oh,
Shocks
that's who
before
defeats
it's
Sandy
too late.
Shocks. Okay.
Initiating growling sound effects.
Good old text-to-speech programs before AI. Iron Hands, being part fighting type, has no chance against the psychic type Iron Swords trio, so flees and
Makes
runs
sense.
into
Makes
the
sense now.
proto-legendary beasts and holds out its hands like that one Jurassic World scene, but it lacks a third hand to stay safe. The
Dang.
Helldiver's Automaton March is heard emanating from the Iron Swords.
Oh, that's from?
who,
Okay.
Essentially being the opposite of the original Swords of Justice, which stand for liberty and justice for all, democracy, Americana stuff, makes this very fitting as they kind of stand opposed to all that. Now, this for
Oh,
sure was a
okay,
creative
evil.
liberty that maybe the anime will do when it gets to them. They transform like Transformers and combine like many a Voltron or Power Rangers mecha and
I was
become
definitely-
the mysterious paradox
I was thinking of
Pokemon
Power
seen
Rangers.
in the Violet book, which merges all three of them. But two can play at that game. The
This is what we
Proto-Beasts
thought.
decide to give it a try too, and with a magical girly evolution effect, they achieve nothing. Actually, they can't
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be that. Like, oh, I think I've seen that one before.
actually do that. They are biological, but they can dream. The
They
Iron
can
Swords
dream.
charge at the Proto Trio. Gouging Fire prepares its shield, so the swords change their targets to Walking Wake, defeating it and Raging
that's
Wisp,
why you went
and
up.
more of the Terrarium's dome. Meanwhile, Koraidon and Roaring Moon get into a tussle. Moon takes a punch and then uses Frenzied Gouging, knocking Koraidon and itself out in the process.
Oh
And
wait,
the
hold on,
Terrarium-
what's it Frenzy Gouging do? Knock out your opponent at the point. If your opponent is at the Pokemon is knocked out in this way, this does 200 damage to itself. Ah, okay, yeah, you went with a Hail Mary, like, hey, if it'll take you out, I don't care. I'll rather go out too, as long as you die with me.
The gouging.
Roaring Moon is insane.
Koraidon
I get it now.
and
It's
itself out in
insane.
the process. And the Terrarium Dome also. It begins to flood. Shrapnel from the dome lands on the swords, separating and defeating them and causing Iron Crown's check engine light to come on. And poor Gouging Fire cannot swim, but
R.I.P.
Walking
my
Wake
boy
can
that
run
won the
on
win.
water and perhaps even perfectly float when fainted. It's just a silly joke. So we reach the final four and the ultimate showdown. Miraidon, Iron Bundle, Fluttermane, and Screamtail.
Screamtail,
I
got
love
it,
this
okay.
fight. We got Iron Bundle mouthing off the whole time while dodging lightning as the fastest one here. Fluttermane
okay.
tries to spook Screamtail, which backfires because he's screaming, which then messes with Miraidon and Bundle's sensors, causing more misses and more bad-mouthing. Bundle rockets up but accidentally runs into the invisible Fluttermane, then using its extendable neck, plays whack-a-mole with Miraidon,
I call
while
it
Screamtail is
Shack-a-mole.
avoiding
Shock-a-mole,
Shadow
there
Balls
we
from
go. Zap.
Fluttermane. Screamtail then disables Fluttermane's Shadow Ball and encores it. A hilarious and terrible situation to be in.
What do I do?
Miraidon gets pelted with snow, dodges, and then punches Iron Bundle like a rock'em sock'em robot and
Good reference,
zaps
good
it,
reference.
sending electricity all the way up its neck and attacking all three of its opponents at once.
Yeah, I thought that was in right there. Like, oh, yeah, you got a 3-for-1 special right there. You got them all. And I'm like, yeah, nah. Time to dust off. Now it's time to get serious. I'm like, oh, okay, my fault.
And
There's
now,
more.
the big final attack. Everyone all at once prepares a move. Thankfully, Fluttermane's encore has ended.
This
Yeah, I was
looks great.
glad that goes out. Yeah, I was thinking, well, since Fluttermane has got that disabled, its attack disabled, can it still do like anything? But yeah, Encore the disable went away, so I had to worry about Encore. And that was a devilish. That wasn't even a Shadow Ball. I don't know what that was. That last attack it did was evil, full of this evilness. I don't know what it was. Hopefully he tells me, cause that's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. And we're back.
The attacks all come out, and... Wait, where's Fluttermane?
Oh, it used Phantom Force! A
Phantom
move where
Force.
it goes into another dimension to protect itself for a while, and then comes out for a big attack!
That's not fair. That's cheating. No. That's why that guy said it was cheating. Why they said it was. Well, Noggin said it in the actual Battle Royale. Like, might have been a little cheating, but it's okay. It can go into its own dimension? How is that fair? How is that logical? Do we have any dimensional attacks that we can go? Like, what dimension was it? Like what? What? Maybe it's like a 2-turn type of thing, like an actual battle. Like, hey, I don't know. That's crazy.
It was safe from the 3 other attacks and finished off the gang in the end! What a sneaky little trickster!
So now comes the big why with all this. As
Alright, let's
always,
hear it.
it's not easy. Even though you could mathematically say these stats, types, and moves
Boo!
make X Pokemon the strongest of the bunch, that
That's
doesn't
boring.
take into account their personalities and demeanors, which has a
Yeah.
huge impact. It also doesn't take into account a battle royale setting, or
Yeah.
stats and things working differently in a non-turn-based system. But as always, we don't just look at the games, but the card game, the anime, and even manga. But in this case, Terminal and I have now caught up with these battle royales. There is not really much to go off of with these Pokemon.
Okay.
The anime hasn't really reached them, and they barely have cards, and there's only been one championship with them too. What's also tricky is we often look at how the Pokemon stand in the competitive metagame, which we
Okay.
still did here for sure, absolutely. But in limiting the battle to the Paradox Pokemon, it's difficult, because there are so few of them. And when looking at their standing in the meta, it's always them versus all the other Pokemon, not just them versus other
makes sense, okay.
Paradoxes. For instance,
Yeah, it's difficult.
Fluttermane is super good in the metagame, which does contribute to why we showed it winning here. It was also one of the only 2 Paradox Pokemon used by the top 8 VGC quarterfinalists and above, being used in 6 out of the 8 teams. But one of the big reasons it's so good in the video game meta is because it's particularly good against other Pokemon common in the meta. So how does it do against other Paradox Pokemon specifically? Well, okay, I suppose. There's less data on that, though Smogon does specify it's particularly good against Miraidon and Koraidon. Those
Okay.
poor sandwich-loving dragons gotta fight this ghost fairy. That is an extremely good type combination.
Ghost
Quote,
fairies? Okay.
Fluttermane is one of the most threatening wall breakers in Ubers thanks to its incredibly powerful stab combination.
I don't know what stab combination
Near
is.
unrivaled speed that is boosted further under Sun, good coverage options, and great defensive typing. And on
Wait, so it's good. It's good in the sun. It has great defense options too. I don't know what Uber means. I guess that's like top tier. Something about stab? Oh, dang, it's all in one.
top of the meta, it's very trickstery in nature, mischievous, and being able to fly, go invisible, and float through walls, and being relatively small, it has a lot of
That's
inherent
kinda broken.
advantages over the others.
Sounds broken to me.
And then in the trading card game, its ability just straight up removes its opponent's abilities. Like, what? How sneaky and powerful. It's no wonder that in the games it is uber tier, the highest, aside
Banned.
from those so stupidly good they're just blanket banned.
Yeah, I
And
know
it's in this
Lugia,
tier
what?
that we also find Miraidon and Iron Bundle. Koraidon too, but its perceived alpha cocky attitude most fighting types have, along with other disadvantages, leads it to not being in our final 4. I mean,
Makes sense.
dragon fighting, that is Fluttermane's dream opponent. Not to mention, Koraidon's main damaging move in the meta, Flare Blitz, damages itself. Fine for one-on-one fights, but not very good for long-term survival in a battle
Flare
royale
Blitz,
situation. Plus,
not good for
compared to
battle royales.
Miraidon has a lot more fan favor outside the meta. Being an actual bike and all, it's no wonder it's in Pokemon Unite now too. Plus, its electric typing would particularly
game?
help it against the other future paradoxes, being able to short-circuit them when looking at it from an anime or real battle lore perspective. But then, why did Miraidon not
Music
win?
groovy.
Well, in the meta, it's super good because of its particularly high speed and access to U-turn, but
Okay.
Iron Bundle is faster and U-turn is useless in a free-for-all royale setting. But speaking of Bundle, it's Ice-Water type, the ice being super effective against Miraidon's dragon, though Miraidon's electric is good against Bundle's water. But Bundle is faster. And depending on the builds, Bundle is known to one-hit KO Miraidon and Koraidon and more. Plus, in our chosen
did not think it was that
environment,
strong.
Blueberry Academy that floods, its typing gives it an advantage here too.
Wow, I'm floating.
Plus, consider the rule of cool, or in its case, I guess the gilly of silly. Iron Bundle is very much the silliest Paradox Pokemon, giving it some comedic relief defensive options. It survives because it's funnier if it does that. But that
I'm happy
all
with that
said,
logic.
why is Screamtail in the top 4?
Yeah, I need to hear about this one. Like, is it that strong? Is that, and how powerful is the Scream? How powerful? It's the survivability. I need to know these things.
Screamtail is NU to PU tier in the meta.
Really?
Never
Oh.
used or
Whoa.
piddlingly used, aka perfectly useless.
Dang, yeah, I was like, why is he here?
PU stinky. It's not
okay, I
particularly
get it.
noteworthy in the metagame at all. For everything it does, there are other Pokemon who do it better, so nobody uses it in competitive teams.
Okay.
But it's here because of the context outside the games.
Oh.
Jigglypuff is already a particularly beefy poof due to lots of Smash Bros and animation.
Yeah.
And Screamtail.
Was it that pound in Melee? I've been watching some Smash stuff. I heard that was like really strong in Melee. Hungry Box, yeah, he used them a lot. He used it a lot.
Beefy poof due to lots of Smash Bros and animation.
Watch out for that rest too.
Screamtail is even tougher.
Oh.
It's a billion-year-old squishy tank, and
billion?
it's loud. Acoustic weapons are really just powerful speakers that send insanely loud and or high/low frequency sounds to take down drones and computer systems. So in lore, Screamtail has the perfect counter to half of the combatants in the Battle Royale,
Dang.
boosting its survivability greatly. Specifically, a resonant sound at 140 decibels, which it can more than do, messes with gyroscopes, which would cause any drone or robot that uses them, which is most if not
most of the
all, to
Paradox
suddenly
ones are
become
robots.
confused about which way is up, causing confusion and dizziness and missitude. That is a huge boon for our punk balloon. But Iron Hands now.
Bars.
Iron Hands is that other Paradox used on the top 8
Yeah,
teams
but
I
he was
mentioned.
like, wasn't that good
Used
in
by
this one.
5 of the top 8 champions. So why didn't it make it into the top
Yeah.
4? Well, its cards aren't particularly noteworthy. Amp you very much? Really? That's not even a pun. In the video games, Hands is a tank and a strong physical wall breaker.
Okay.
Literally. It's very fitting of a sumo
But it's
wrestler.
slow.
It's good in the games because it happens to work as a good counter to other non-paradoxes. But in a battle of speedy finalists, it really
Yeah.
hurts
That
to
50
be
speed,
the
no.
slowest paradox. Especially in a more anime-esque Royale setting, where being fast, small, or high in the air means you can dodge. Hands is none of these things. So what about the Proto Beasts and Iron Swords?
Yeah, my fire
well,
boy.
While their stat totals are significantly higher than the other paradoxes, there's not much going for them, actually. None are particularly meta, and aside from a few being kinda big and heavy, none have things that help them much against the others. They are all slow compared to the final 4, are either
Yeah.
a dragon type, which is a disadvantage here,
Yeah, you don't want
or
to be
are
dragon
psychic
here.
type, which is a bit of a disadvantage here. But also, those 3 are robots, which against Screamtail and Miraidon is a big disadvantage. So I think all in all, while you could argue any of these 4 could have won, which is why we decided to have the final climactic battle be between the 4
Makes
of them,
sense. Okay, that makes sense.
I can stand by the idea that Fluttermane would win ultimately, especially because it can just hide. You know, it's a
Yeah, that whole go into your own dimension and come back with a bigger attack. Yeah, in a Battle Royale, that is great. That is beautiful. Like, you can't dodge it because you're worried about everybody else. If it's a one-on-one situation, maybe you can avoid that. I don't know how big the radius of that attack is, but yeah, in the Battle Royale setting, that's a great ability to have. I can also see it winning now after hearing these
would win
facts.
ultimately,
These,
especially because it can just hide. You know, it's a really, really good killer. It's weak in its defenses, but in this particular setting, its
Don't get hit.
defenses are going invisible or hiding in another dimension.
It's a
So,
glass sneaky
yeah,
cannon.
I'm confident in saying Fluttermane would win a battle royale. With these 3, and maybe the rest of them on this
They're
list,
down with 16%
having a
too.
decent
Okay.
chance too. But hey, what was your favorite moment in the battle? Let me know down below, and if you want to know all of the deep lore about all of the Paradox Pokemon, we already covered all of that in a series of videos. They are linked here now. Thank you so much for watching.
Evil, that's an evil
Subscribe
one. That
for
was
more
evil.
deep lore Pokemon knowledge, facts, stuff, and never stop using your noggin.
Always use the noggin. Always use your noggin, guys. Why are we zooming in? You don't have to zoom in. I already said it was evil. Please don't zoom in. No, please stop. What's it doing? Why are you making a noise? What the? Okay. Alright. How do I dislike? How do I dislike? How dare you get that 8-year-old meme from the, not fairy tale. Dragon tale. I don't even know. It was something. How dare you? Just how dare you? Just how dare you? So, yeah, my favorite part of the battle, well, one of my favorite parts was definitely, crap, I forgot. The aggressive flying Pokemon, that one that was like just beating people up. When it like basically like did like a Hail Mary attack, like, hey, I'm about to kill myself as long as I take you with me against that one Pokemon that's in Scarlet and Violet, the red one. Yeah, when he grabbed him, like, yeah, I'm taking you with me. That was funny. I was laughing there. That was funny. He's like, whoa. Definitely the Final Four battle, because the music was great. The music was hype. And when Iron Bundle was dodging the blue Pokemon that's in Scarlet and Violet, the bike one, we was dodging that one with the lightning moves. I'm like, electric moves. I'm like, that's cool too. That's hype. We hype here. But no, this was a fun battle royale. This was really fun. I still think I like the Gigantamax? I gotta look back at my other reactions, but I think I like the Gigantamax battle the most. I think that had my funniest moment with the "You fool! You fool!" And it was great animation too, because I think that's the Gigantamax battle. So yeah, I don't know what the next Pokemon battle royale they could do, because I feel like they touched everything. Well, I thought they touched everything last Pokemon battle royale, and all of a sudden they dropped the Paradox. What's next? Terrestrialized? I don't know what it's called. The one that they introduced in the new gen of Pokemon. Is that? Can they do a battle royale on that? I don't know. But yeah, this was fun. But yeah, I wanted to watch this a while ago, but I wasn't feeling the best at the moment. But I'm fine now, so yay. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. So hope you enjoyed my reaction. Hope you enjoyed the battle royale. I'm sad my fire Pokemon, I can't even remember his name. I'm sad I didn't get the win. But hey, it was never gonna win against these behemoths, especially Fluttermane and Screamtail. I'm gonna win. Sadness. Next time. But yeah, thank you for watching. My cup of tea is out of here. This is everybody. Golly, that flying aggressive one. This is. For some reason, I thought I was gonna make it all the way. I was like, nah, you're too aggressive. You're not seeing the main thing. It's the battle royale, but you just want to run hands with anyone. Meanwhile, Fluttermane's like, look at that goofball. Look at him hitting at anything that's moving. Stupid. That's what it was saying. It was like, stupid.